Dave with Front Porch Ideas and more. Welcome to Porch University and our class on Porchology 101. Today's section is titled, Give Me a Place to Stand. And I'll ask you later, class, about where that comes from. But right now we're going to talk about replacing porch columns. A lot of times, especially if you have wooden porch columns, and sometimes wrought iron will rust and wood will rot. So we get questions a lot about how to replace a porch column. So today is just a quick tip on how to do it, and we'll have more on the site, and we'll get that to it in a second. So if you have a rotting porch column, sometimes it's like, oh, what do I do? How do I fix that? Well, oftentimes it's just as easy to replace it as try to repair it. And in either case, you're going to have to remove the column in order to repair it or replace it. So here's a quick way to do it, an easy way to do it. And before we get started, remember that if you're not comfortable working with tools, doing construction work, then you need to consult with a reputable contractor in your area to do it for you. Don't attempt to do it. We're not advocating that you do it if you're not 100% sure that you can. So, but here's an idea that works really well, and we'll have more on our site, and I'll show you how to get to that. But basically, you go to your car and you pull out the jack, and I have one here. And what we're going to do is, in order to take this and replace it, what we have to do is we're going to lift the roof, the porch roof, just enough, just a hair, to take the pressure off the porch column so that we can remove it and either repair it or replace it. So to do that, it's pretty easy. You need a jack, and usually use one from your car like I have here. And then you'll need a 4x4 or larger piece of wood, and I just have a section of this here to demonstrate. I don't have the whole thing, but you'll want one, the distance from your jack to the beam on the porch roof, and we're going to lift that. So basically all we're going to do is we're going to cut this to a distance equal to hide the jack and the beam. And we're going to put this in place, and we're going to raise the jack just enough to take the pressure off of this porch column. So you don't want to do it too much. You just don't need much. Now you'll probably have to cut or remove any nails or screws that attach the column to the beam. Take those off, and you should be able to remove your post, your porch column, and then do your repairs or replace it with a new one. Lower the jack back down, put it in place, secure it, lower down, secure your column back to the beam, and off you go. It's really that simple. But again, don't do it unless you're absolutely sure. And remember, when you're doing this, you must be able to have substantial enough 4x4 or 4x6 or 6x6 to support that beam while you're doing it. And again, it's just a little bit. So we have more on our site about that. The other thing I want to talk about is normally you do these with rotting wood ones or wrought iron, those kinds of things. So that might be your only solution. So again, we have more information on our site with a link below that you can see how actually we do one, and any other tips and stuff we have on there too. Now, when I started out, I said, give me a place to stand. Who said that famous quote? In fact, that's the first part of a quote that is, give me a place to stand and I will give me a place to stand and I will move the earth. It was Archimedes back in around approximately 250 BC, kind of the father of a lot of mathematics and geometry. He came up with that about levers and also about finding volumes and all kinds of things. So Archimedes is actually helping us change our porch. So again, click on our link and get more information. This is Dave, Porch Ideas.